Hi, this is Dr. Jenny, and this is the continued exploration of problem 6.3. As you can see, we have worked on part A, but I do want to make one small correction to part A when we were working with the correlation table. Basically, I've already split out Southwest, converted from a yes or no, and essentially what I should have told you is that the very best predictor for fare is whether or not Southwest decides to become our competitor or not. And so once I put I'm going to assume, if I assume Southwest is coming, I would have one prediction. If I assume Southwest is not coming, I have a different fare. So that is for the answer to A. Our best predictor is whether or not Southwest comes or not. And so, but after you do that, then distance is still the best correlation of fare. I just want to make sure I clear that up before we go to part B. When we look at part B, it's asking us to explore the categorical variables by computing the percentages of flights in each category, and then create a pivot table with the average fare in each category. And then they're asking us which categorical predictor is best for predicting fare. And as you can see, Southwest is still the best categorical predictor. And so let's go look at the pivot table that I've created for these different ones, and you can see it a little better. Essentially with this, I took the Southwest or not, and you can notice here I've made a little chart here so you can actually see this, and you see that if there is a fare, this is significantly different from the no answer. If you look at some of these others, like if we have here slot controlled or free, it's a smaller difference. Same thing if the gate is constrained or free, it's a smaller difference in the fare. So obviously the best predictor is of fare is whether or not Southwest is going to become our competitor. And in fact, if you go over here, I've actually worked with the average fare, whether it's Southwest or not. Well, if this is a huge difference. If we have Southwest as a competitor, our fare is going to be $98 when we're looking here at our actual data. If the Southwest is not our competitor, it's $188. And I think this goes along really well with, now this is actual data, and we're trying to come up with predictor, but if you go back and read what they tell you about Southwest, it has it's a discount airline, and it has a different strategy than the other major airlines. It's got point-to-point routes, it uses secondary airports, it's got a standardized fleet with low fares, and it's very different from the older and bigger airline models that we had in 1996. Their model was much different. So again, this is a slight correction on what I said in part A, but I think that this will help you figure out what you need to do. As you can see, I've done lots of little pivot tables here, and basically then added charts as well to see what it looked like, and then did my average fare again, especially on Southwest, so that you can see the major differences. So hopefully this will help you work with part B, and I look forward to working with you with the next part.